Awesome. So nothing much has really changed, but sometimes things change as we go. Just make sure you have all the usual things, some water and something to lift if you're adding in weights today. And take a moment to settle in. So when you're ready, come into a comfortable position and we'll take a moment just to breathe here. I'll back up. I heard what you're saying about cats. Cats have terrible timing right now. My cats are not here. Hopefully they will stay away until we're done. All right, so settling into your breath and just notice the rhythm and the length of your breath. And as you're breathing, just connect your body to your mind and your mind to your body, and connecting yourself to the present moment, getting grounded, centered, and present. And as your breath begins to naturally deepen, you can begin to participate with that breath. So as the breath moves in and you begin to inhale, see if you can create a little more space, expand in all directions, like you're blowing into a balloon. And then rather than passively exhaling, see if you can deliberately exhale, squeezing all of that breath out of your lungs. Continuing here for another minute or so, inhaling, breathing all the way in, pausing at the top, exhaling all of that breath out, squeezing, releasing, letting it go. And again, inhaling, breathing in when you're ready, expanding, creating space. Consciously breathing out, squeezing, releasing that breath out completely. And continuing here, maybe 3 more deep breaths at your own pace. And notice when you consciously breathe out how you can begin to activate the core, muscles around the rib cage, maybe the back or the shoulders, maybe the belly or the waist. And as you inhale, notice if you can expand wider, taller, rounder, maybe even a little bit lighter. And exhale all of that breath out when you're ready. This time, as you inhale, just squeeze one hand into a fist. Tense that arm, lift that shoulder up into your ear. And as you exhale through the nose, release and soften. Let it go and just kind of roll it out. Allow that arm and hand to rest. Move to the other side or stay on the same side and inhale, tense and squeeze, lifting the shoulder up into the ear, squeezing your hand into a fist. And breathing out, releasing, letting go. Roll the shoulder, soften. Now, maybe both sides on your inhale, tense and squeeze, lift, breathing out, release, letting go. Good. And then just roll the shoulders around. You can lift and lower, you can roll in circles and reverse. Good. And then place your hands just on top of your legs. And as you inhale here, allow your eyes and nose to look upward. And as you exhale, allow your chin to drop downward. And again, inhale, eyes and nose look up. And exhale, eyes and nose look down. Return to center. And next time you inhale, just look over one shoulder, just going as far as you comfortably can, then return to center. And if it's an option for you, inhale and look to the other direction, or you can continue to look on the same direction and come back to center. We'll do this 2 more times. Just follow your breath, moving with awareness, being curious, moving without judgment. Good. Returning to center. This time looking up again on the inhale and maybe slide the elbows behind you. And as you exhale, slide the fingertips towards your knees and gently round. And we'll do that again. Slide the elbows back, eyes and heart look up. And exhale, slide your fingers to your knees, eyes look down. Let's do that one more time in each direction. Good. Return to center when you're ready. And now just continue to gaze straight ahead and see if you can just hinge a little bit forward. So, hinging here at the hip crease, your hands can stay on your legs. Come back to center and see if you can maybe hinge a little bit backwards. You might bump into the chair behind you. That's okay. And then again, hinging forward. Give yourself support if you need it. Only go as far forward as is comfortable for you. And then come back to center and see if you can hinge a little bit backwards. Good. And let's do that one more time, moving within your own range and hinging back and come back to center. This time, just take one hand. You can slide it down your leg and just reach towards the foot. You don't have to go as far as I do, just reaching as far as comfortable for you. And then same with the other side or stay on the same side. So just sliding, returning. And again, slide. Maybe the other arm wants to reach up or back, only if that is comfortable and an option. So just giving you some ideas here. You can take that hand back or leave it down by your side, then come back to center. One more time, just reach, maybe extend and return. And other side, slide, maybe reach and come back to center. Good. Now just take your hands up and just reach your hands as high as you can, whatever's comfortable for you. If you feel tension, you can have your hands right here or up here. And now reach down below. How far low can you go? Then touch your legs and reach up. But this is just a little warm up here. We'll be coming back to this, going a little bit faster. But first, I just want you to explore your natural range of motion. Okay. We'll just do this one more time, reaching as high as you can, your high, and then reaching to your low. Good. All right, come back to center. Let's bring the elbows into the waist. Open the hands out to the side and bring it back to center. Again, another move that we will come back to. So we just want to warm up the shoulders, the arms, and connect to your own comfortable range of motion. And then maybe you can turn the palms to face in. Good. 2 or 3 more. And then maybe go for a little bit of a run or ski, right? So finding your rhythm, you can start to speed it up just a little bit. We're not trying to look for our highest intensity just yet. If it is an option for some of you to also add in a bit of a march with the knees and the feet, we can do that as well. Running, skiing, walking. Good. We've just got about 10 more seconds to go. Good. All right, so elbows into the waist, palms face up, and then punch forward, palms down. So palms up, palms down. So there's a bit of a twist that happens here in the forearm. You can always do one side only. Okay, so both sides at the same time. Now, if it is an option for you and if it feels okay for you, you can begin to alternate. So you're punching forward one hand at a time. Good. Now, instead of punching forward, let's punch up. So you're driving the fist straight up with your elbows. Could be one side only. And then continue with both hands, or maybe begin to alternate, punching straight up. We're not trying to extend the arm out, so keep the elbow bent here. It's like you're punching something just right above your head. Good. All right. Now let's take it down. So you can punch down. And you continue this way or begin to alternate punching down. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Excellent. All right. Tossing the balls. So let's start a little bit of juggling action here, just really close to your body, getting comfortable with your imagination, getting comfortable with this movement. And then maybe begin to explore. Can you toss out a little bit further away from your body? Maybe a little more forward, maybe higher, maybe lower, maybe beside you. Good. All right. Now let's climb a rope. So bring your hands in front of your heart, hand over hand, just reaching up, climbing the rope. One hand only is always an option. And since you've already had a moment to assess how high you can comfortably reach, begin to reach up to your highest comfortable plane. This is another chance to add in the knees for those of you that is an option. Good. We've got a little less than 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. All right. So let's practice chopping some wood from shoulder to the opposite hip. Both hands, they can be kind of holding on to each other, one hand only. Good. Warming up the shoulders a little bit more, warming up the core. One more chop on this side, and then take it over to the other side. So a little chopping here. Again, we're not trying to go to our highest intensity, just waking up the body, moving in all these directions that we'll be coming back to. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now let's row the boat. So you can row forward and back. You can also row across. So finding your way to row your boat. You can do a little bit of all of it if you want to. Across and front. Or pick one that you enjoy the most. Good. Again, we're not going for our highest intensity just yet. That will be coming later. But you might not start to notice your heart rate is rising a little bit. Might be getting a little bit warmer now. And 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. So maybe have a sip of water and then transition to your weights. So you can either use 3 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds, up to 5 pounds. I have both around today. I might actually use a little bit of both. And you always have that option as well. If you don't have weights, just using something that is heavy that you can hold on easily. All right. So coming into your ready position, elbows in, palms face up. We'll start with the rotator cuff. So coming back to opening and closing. I'm demonstrating with both arms at the same time, but you always have the option to move one side. Good. We are halfway through. Maybe you'd like to turn the palms to face in. That just is a different sort of sensation in the forearms, the shoulders, just accessing different muscle fibers. Good. Last one. Okay. Elbows in. Lift and lower your elbow, hugging the elbow back into your waist. Now you always have options. You can lift both at the same time if that is an option for you. 5 pounds is pretty heavy with straight arms. You can always straighten out the arms if you want to. It's always amazing to me how heavy 5 pounds can be. So we're halfway there. Not sure if I told you that already. Good. All right. So almost there. 10 more seconds. Last one. Okay. Arms down, palms up. Lift and lower one arm or both arms. The elbow can be just slightly bent, so it's kind of a scoop rather than a perfectly straight arm. Good. Might be getting warmer. We're about halfway through now. Moving at your own pace. Depending on how heavy your weights are, you might be moving slower than others that have lighter weights. Good. 3 more seconds. Last one. All right. Arms down by your sides, palms facing in. Let's start with a hammer curl today. So keeping the palm facing in as you lift and lower. Showing alternating sides. You could stay on the same side. You can do both at the same time. And we are halfway there. Good. All right, cruising right along. We are almost at the end of this round. Doing great. Y'all look good. Last one. Okay, now we have triceps. I'll take you through some of our options. You can press yourself up and out of your chair by pressing your fists into your seat. You can take the elbows and press back into your seat, a little isometric press. You can take that hand above you, lift and lower. You can take that arm behind you and extend. Good. So you've got some options here to play with. Decide what works best for you today. We're halfway there. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right. So take a quick break. This is real quick. We've got about 15 seconds. And give yourself a little stretch if you need to. Wiggle your fingers, shake out your wrists, and then come back to your ready position. Elbows in, palms up, open, and close. And checking in with your breath, remembering to participate with your breath, creating space on the inhale, activating your core on the exhale, consciously breathing. We are halfway there. If you'd like to rotate your palms in, you can open and close here. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, let's lift and lower. Elbow, lateral raises here. Good. This is about halfway. Elbows can be bent, arms can be straight. Try not to lift the hand any higher than your shoulder. Last one. Awesome. Turn your palms forward, scoop and lift. Good. Just pacing yourself. Doing great, y'all. Last one. Not last one, but halfway through. Good. Check in with your breath. Sometimes we get so focused on our movement, we forget to breathe. So participate with that breath. Last one. Awesome. All right, let's turn the palms out, lift and lower with the hands out by your sides. So again, just accessing the biceps in a different way. You can do one side or both. All right, we're halfway there. Ten more seconds. Okay, last one. Now we've got our triceps. So pick the triceps exercise that you did last time if that worked for you. One arm or both arms at the same time. All right, that is the halfway mark. Three more seconds. Last one. Excellent. Okay, quick little rest. Got one more round to go. Here we go. Elbows in, palms face up. Good. Pacing yourself nice and slow. And turn the palms in and open and close. We're halfway there. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right. Now we have our lateral raises. This gets the lateral deltoid, top of the shoulder, side of the arm. Give that arm a little extra squeeze as you pull it in. Halfway there. Ten more seconds. Last one. All right. Arms down by your sides. Turn the palms to face up as you lift and lower. One arm or both arms. Again, just a little bend in that elbow. If that's an option for you, it's like a little scoop with the arm. Good. We're halfway there. Sometimes everything gets a little bit harder in that last round. Weights might feel a little heavier, might be a little warmer. Good. 5 more seconds. And that's it. All right. So bicep curls. This time we'll just move into a traditional bicep curl. So beginning with the palm facing in, and then as you bend the elbow, the palm will face up. Now, if you prefer any of the other varieties that we have done today, you are certainly welcome to choose that instead. Good, you're halfway there. Ten more seconds. All right. So next up, we have our triceps. So choose what works for you. This time, I'm going to do an extension behind, supporting on one side. Could also take that hand straight up above you. Could always do both sides at the same time or alternate sides. All right, we are halfway there. Check in with your breath. Make sure you're not holding it. Using that exhale to stabilize, to connect you to your core, to keep your body and your mind present. Last one. All right, you are done with these. You can set them off to the side. Have a quick sip of water if you like, and then we will move straight into our HIIT exercises, high intensity interval training. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to go for a little run. So we did this in the beginning. You can choose any of those options that we discussed in the beginning. So maybe you're walking, maybe you're skiing, maybe you're running, maybe you're adding the knees, or maybe not. You can speed it up. So now going faster if you want to, increasing your intensity. Maybe hinging back a little bit if that's an option. Got 10 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good. All right. So in between, get a little bit of a break. So during this break, check in with your breath, have a sip of water. You can stretch. If you want to keep moving just at a lower intensity so that we get the benefit of riding that wave, increasing and decreasing our heart rate as we go. All right. This time, let's reach up and reach down. So reaching to your highest high, reaching down to your lowest low, tapping the legs in between, increasing the intensity by maybe speeding up a little bit more. Good. Moving at your own pace. Got 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so take a moment, check in with yourself. Good time to breathe in and out consciously. All right, so then get your drum hands ready. We're going to start drumming. So you've got bongo drums all around you, more than one, more than three, maybe more than 10. They're all around, different sizes, high, low, beside you, in front of you, maybe even in front of you, maybe even above you, surrounded by drums. Good. 10 more seconds to go, increasing the intensity just by shifting, moving, exploring the space around you. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Excellent. All right. Take a little break here. Have a sip of water. Got just 10 more seconds to go. All right. This time, I'm going to chop some wood. So across the body. This time you can use just a little more energy, a little more force. Remember, one arm or both arms. Good. All right, let's trade sides. Ten more seconds. Last one. Good. Awesome. All right. Check in, shake it out, stretch it out, and then get ready to catch some flies. Three, two, here we go. So catching those flies all around you. Good. Maybe they're bubbles, maybe they're fireflies, butterflies, $100 bills, who knows? All around you. So just like playing the drums, we just want to move in all directions, being as random as you can be. Try not to think ahead. Just move, move, move. Good. This type of movement doesn't require any real technique or planning, pure conditioning just by moving. All right, that is it. Take a moment to breathe, check in. All right, so our next ready position, elbows out, fists in for some speed punching. So circling the fists around each other, elbows stay lifted. Yep. So speeding up the intensity, maybe hinging back, maybe hinging forward and back. You decide. Just giving you some options. Speed it up, go faster. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds. And three, two, one. And take a little break. Notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Might feel a little flushed. Maybe your cheeks are getting red. All right, so let's climb that rope now. Coming back to the rope, hanging just in front of your face, in front of your chest. Reaching up to your highest high, pulling down. It's going to also be another opportunity for those of you that can lift and lower the knees. Good. 15 more seconds. You can increase the intensity by going faster. You can increase the intensity by leaning. And three, two, one, and rest. Good. All right. How we doing? Everybody good? Feeling all right? Awesome. Okay. You look good. Look strong, energetic. So here we go. We've got about 5 more seconds. Next exercise will be a crisscross and a pull. Crisscross pull. I'm demonstrating with both arms. You can absolutely do this on one side only. Good. Crisscross and pull. Also increase the intensity with a little hinge, leaning back a little bit. Good. All right. Having so much fun. That is our last one. Take a little break. Okay. So wiggle the fingers, shake out the arms, roll your shoulders around, and then prepare for another punching series, a little bit different this time. So both arms, punch up, punch out, punch up, punch out. Always do one side only. Good. 20 more seconds. Almost there. 5 more. Last one. Ooh, good job. All right. Have a sip of water if you want to. Spread out your fingers, circle the wrists around, any kind of just gentle movement in between. And let's play those drums. Here we go. Palms facing down. Just really get the sensation like you are actually playing those drums. So you're not just in midair somewhere, but you can really feel that impact. Yes, good. Strengthening the muscles and the bones of the arms, hands, wrists. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. All right, that is it. Good job. Okay, take a nice breath. And let's prepare. We're going to do a little bit of chopping of wood. So come to your first side and let's go. 5 more seconds on this side. All right, let's switch. Three more seconds. Last one. Good. All right, check in. Chopping wood goes fast. So we've got about 10 more seconds to rest. You can always keep moving if you want to add in just a little bit of a lower intensity jog or walk. All right, let's bring hands to fists, speed punching. Here we go. Elbows stay high, fists stay at the center of the chest. You can maybe add in a bit of a hinge forward or a hinge back. Adding in the feet and the knees if that is an option for you. Good. We've got 10 more seconds to go. 5 more. And that is it. Excellent. Take a breath. Okay. So next up, do a little crisscross pull. You can prepare with the elbows in. And here we go. Crisscross pull. Almost there, y'all. Keep breathing. 15 more seconds. Three more seconds. Two and one. Excellent. Good. Y'all look so great. We are almost there. Coming down on the home stretch. Check in. Move around a little bit if you want to, or just take a moment to breathe, get recentered. All right, let's row the boat. Here we go. Rowing either across the body or in front of the body. Okay, so sometimes this cross-body motion doesn't feel so good. Adds in a bit of a twist. Maybe it feels a little too unstable. So remember, you always have this option to be right here. Both sides moving same way at the same time, or one side only. Yeah, good. 5 more seconds. We're done. Okay. I was having fun, got carried away. Okay. So 10 seconds of rest, a little bit shorter this time. And then we'll do a little reach up, reach down. So here we go, reaching up and down. All right, we are halfway through. Ten more seconds. Last one. Good. Awesome. All right. Check in if you want to keep moving, just keep it moving. Any kind of movement. Okay. So let's catch some flies. Here we go. When you're ready to go, start catching all around you. And remember, you don't have to bring your hands into a squeeze and release kind of motion. You can keep the hands open. Yep. All around you. High and low. Behind you. All around. 5 more seconds. And 2 and 1. Excellent. All right. Good job. Check in. Maybe have a sip of water. Got 5 more seconds of rest. Get ready to climb the rope. Here we go. Reaching up, pulling down, adding in a bit of a march for those of you that is an option. Either continue to just sit upright in a neutral position or maybe hinge back a little bit. And more seconds to go. All right, that is it, y'all. Have a little break. For our next round, we'll be going for a full minute before we come to an end. And this will be a bit of a medley, okay? So we'll try to do a little bit of everything, starting with a little bit of a run, running or skiing. Good, and now let's play the drums. Good, and now crisscross pull. All right, let's catch some flies. Good, let's climb the rope. And then anything you want to do for the next 10 seconds, just pick something, keep moving, keep it going. Good. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent. All right, so take a moment, take a breath, find a nice neutral position. Deep breath out, consciously squeezing the air out of your lungs, out of your body. Hands resting on your legs as you inhale, let your eyes and nose look upward. Slide the elbows back. And as you exhale, slide the fingers forward, dropping the chin. And again, inhale, eyes, nose look up, elbows back. And exhale, round. One more time, just like that. And exhale. Come back to center, find a neutral position. Bring your arms down beside you. Reach down towards the ground. And back to center. And other side. Reach and center. And reach and center. Good. Maybe one more. Each side. Good. Return to center and just lift and lower or roll one shoulder around. And then maybe take that arm across your body and give that arm a little stretch. And then move to the other side. So just roll around, lift and lower one shoulder. And then take it across the body. Give that arm a little stretch. Good. Come back to center. Take a breath in. Just let your palms lift up. As you exhale, turn your palms back and press back. Do that two more times. Inhale, rise. And exhale, press. Inhale, rise. And exhale, press. Now give yourself a big hug. Wrap your arms around yourself. Take a deep breath. Give yourself some appreciation for showing up today. And then release and just allow the backs of your hands to rest on your legs. And close your eyes if you want to. And slow down the breath. Acknowledging the effects of this practice on your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. And with a deep breath out, let anything go that you don't want to carry back into your day with you. And you are ready to return to the rest of your day feeling energized, strengthened, hopefully relaxed. Thanks for coming. I'll see y'all next week.